Hey guys, Logan here with another, product showcase. If you're new to this channel, or new to these types of videos, hi. I'm an artist. I'm a horror artist that primarily does dolls or prop customizations. So what I have here today are two dolls that I just listed on my eBay page, and that I'm just gonna kind of show off to you guys. This is Claire the Clown and the medium Hellf on the Shelf. Both of these were sold in a store. I had originally sold in the store, then I had pulled them because they just weren't moving. Claire was sold during the Halloween season, and the Hellf on the Shelf was sold during the Christmas season. So they're kind of opposites. They're both, I guess, what you would consider art dolls at this point because of how I've painted them and everything. And I want to show off these two together because they both have very unique traits. They are both very posable. And I know a lot of people really like that. So I'm going to show you guys the Hellf. I'm going to set down my phone real quick so I can kind of grab him. The Hellf came from a series I did last year of elf dolls that I had painted. So here he is. Here's kind of a closer look. He has this blue, kind of icy paint job. I want to look like he was frozen. The ears, the chin, the lips, the nose, the cheeks, even the brows, you can't really see it that well, have this white... and the fingers have this kind of white detailing, and then with this light blue coloring that I always hand mix for dolls like this. So the Hellf, so cleverly named by me, is a fully posable doll, and he poses very easily. I can literally just pose his hand with one hand. It is basically a wire armature doll with foam padding, so like the body's foam, arms are foam. I'm gonna sit him back down. It's a little hard to pose him with one hand, and he's just gonna lay there. No, I don't want him laying down like that. But they pose very easily. I mean, I'm posing literally one hand to kind of just show off how easy to pose. Every part of him is basically posable. You can adjust his head so he's looking up, down, side to side. I didn't glue it in place, so I could do that when I had him displayed, because I had them all up on high shelves and they're looking down at people. Which is the medium one. I have a large and a small one. They're not on the eBay yet, but I wanted to bring out the medium-sized one as sort of a experiment to see how well it does. The feet, posable. Every part of them is posable. I've had them bent backwards and everything, and on the eBay listing, I do have a lot of pictures of him posed in different positions, so you kind of get a feel of how posable he is. He's very, very posable, which is nice, especially with kind of the idea of him being like an elf on the shelf, but creepier. So this is his original tag. Now his eBay price is a little different because he's being sold on eBay. I had to bump it up. eBay price is $55, I believe. I used to bump it by like $10 to cover packaging and all that stuff, all that good stuff, because I don't include the packaging fees and with the shipping. But to make it with packaging and for eBay's fees, eBay does have fees, so I do have to bump them up a little bit, not like a whole lot. But that is the medium Hellf on the Shelf. It's a really cool item, and I really liked making these. And again, what makes them really unique and cool is the fact that they are really posable. Obviously, these are not toys. I don't recommend playing with them. I don't recommend giving them to children. You know, this, like, is, I think it's resin. It's not porcelain, but I'm pretty sure it's a resin. So it is fragile. Obviously, I've packaged enough of these and shipped them out. I know how to package them where they're not going to break. And if they do, I'm really easygoing about them. Stuff happens, Then here is Claire. Claire is a China doll that was repainted. Claire is also fairly posable. As you can see, I have him posed in weird positions. Claire is really not as easy to pose as the Hellf, but does still have some wire armature in the arms and the legs. Technically to the whole body. The only reason why I would not recommend trying to pose the whole body or the head is because the mouth is glued onto the chest. The head, I did a sculpt. I want to do this very exaggerated mouthpiece. I was actually inspired by Glam and Gore, one of her designs, and that is the inspiration behind Claire the Clown. Again, that is just the old price tag. Again, I had to bump it up. I think this one's $60. Only because I'm going to have to package this one up a little more because it is a China doll and it has all these very small pieces. I have to package them more carefully to make sure that they don't, obviously, they don't break off. Claire is actually an older doll than this one. It technically predates Halloween. I think I made this one in 2019. If not earlier 2020. I can't really put my finger on when I made this one. It's older. And I just brought it into the store for Halloween because I did 2 similar China doll clowns and thought, hey, these will work. Claire does have a little bit of chipping going on down here in the feet. I'll tell you this now. These types of dolls, the shoes always chip. It is quite literally inevitable. In fact, the only reason why I even repainted these shoes, because typically I would not on a doll with molded on shoes, because they had no paint left on them. It's really small chips. The one right here is the biggest, and I put a protectant over them so they won't chip any further. I might go back and repaint them. I don't really know. It was kind of a lot of work to paint the shoes the way they are, but I might leave it like that too, only because, again, these dolls do chip all the time. China dolls, the paint never really sticks very well, especially the fact that Claire has been moved. They've been in stores, they've been in showcases, So Claire's going for $60, not this. This is not the price anymore. Again, they get bumped up with eBay. I know, it sucks. It just kind of is what it is. But yeah, these are 2 of the dolls that are up on the eBay right now. Because eBay was so generous and decided to increase my listings, now I can list almost 100 items a month. You will start to see me do more of these showcases more frequently, as I'm constantly working on new things, like that ugly thing back there. I'm constantly working on new dolls and new props, and I'm going through storage and finding old ones that I want to get rid of and I want to sell. Old props, too, that I want to get rid of and I want to sell. So, yeah. That's really these 2. If you have any questions, of course, leave a comment down below. I do take offers on them, too. At least the make offer button should be on. If not, send me a message or DM me, or leave a comment down below saying, Logan, I want to make an offer. And I'll tell you, I probably will say, yeah, I'll do it. I do not ship internationally. I only ship within the United States. My apologies. I know I suck a whole lot. It's cheaper for me. I mean, if you have a P.O. box here in the United States, obviously I'm more than willing to ship to your P.O. box. I have quite a few friends that do have, United States P.O. boxes, and they'll come here every once in a while and pick up their stuff. But I am unable to ship to Canada, the United Kingdom, anywhere else in Europe, really, or Asia, or anywhere that's outside of the U.S. And I have an eBay set up like that as well. Again, I know I suck. It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, That is Claire and Hellf on the Shelf. Their eBay links will be left down below. And yeah, once again, if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll answer it. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.